Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all doing very well, and the Safari Zone started early today. As you'll see from this screen recording, Niantic can't tell the time. Apparently, they told everyone it would be 11 AM and it started at 10. So I missed the first 15 minutes because I was asleep, and I've only just got ready. I've sort of woken up, played a little bit in bed with the screen record going, and Relicanth off the lure. So, as you'll be able to see from the screen recording, I've managed to get a couple of Relicanth, a few unknown already. I have completed pretty much the quest already because it was very easy to do. It required you to evolve some Pokemon, catch and transfer, and then play with your buddy and feed it a berry. So, now we've got some wind. Hopefully it doesn't bloody rain. I have the City Explorer Pass going, so I have quarter hatch egg distance, bonus Stardust I think is another feature as well, and lures are running for hours on end, so I am catered for the next 7 hours or however long the event's going to be. What I did want to do though is I wanted to say I managed to gotcha while I was in the shower getting ready for this video. The wind is crazy, man. I've actually managed to gotcha my very first shiny already. The gotcha came through and got me my shiny Dratini, which I'm cool. I really don't mind. I would like to get Poliwag. Obviously, you get I think we'll get a Chinchou through the research task. So Krabby, Caravana, Poliwag. So there's 3 water type shinies I would need. So I've got to just try and get them. I obviously want to stock up on Relicanth and Unown. There's a Pikachu with an Explorer hat, which is quite cool. But here comes the shiny Chinchou. I'm pretty sure we get a premium raid pass for doing these quests. 30,000 Stardust, and I had a star piece on, thankfully. And boom, there is shiny Chinchou. 466, I do not know if this is any good at all. Lantern obviously is a water electric type. It's an interesting typing. I think it does pretty well in Great League in certain matchups. It's quite cool to use. I've got a PvP stat one, I just need to pour some Stardust into it. So there we go. Shiny Chinchou in the storage, in the decks, and 84%. Literally middle of the rung, slap bang in the middle. That's cool though. It's a new shiny. I might evolve that at the end of said video. We've got Basilisk spawning, so it's basically water type. Mostly water type spawns are featured for this event. The order for today is, I'm doing this intro, I do need to eat something. Priority number 1 is breakfast, hence I've got the gotcha running, and I'm hoping that the meme shirt can bring me some fortune. We've got Mystic Sevens on there, Crikey, who else? JT Gilly, Pokemon Master Holly. All of the people we saw at Dortmund Go Fest are on this shirt. We've got fantastic quality go home slack off pictures, and I'm really hoping that this brings some good fortune. Every time I wear this meme shirt on a community day I do very, very well, so I'm hoping that that prevails. Oh! So that was a shiny Welmer that the gotcha just got us while I was faffing around with my shirt. No way! Oh, that's fantastic. Back to back. Back to back shinies. Let's check the encounter number quickly. That's just so fortunate. 1363. Okay, that's gotcha number 29. That's actually hilarious. I don't believe that. I want to stock up on Relicanth, and obviously you can let me know if you are in need of a Relicanth. Those of you who are local to London, once this lockdown's all lifted, I'll have a stack of them. You may have obviously friends who are playing the Safari Zone, or you may be playing your Safari Zone yourself, so do let me know in the comments how your Safari Zone, if you are playing, went. Did you get the City Explorer Pass for the bonus incubator effectiveness? That's not a shiny. So I'm going to be popping in and out throughout the day. I might be screen recording and then doing commentary afterwards because, I don't know, it's a long time to be sat out here for. So I might be sat at my desk a couple of times, but let's just see how today goes, shall we? I am really excited. This is my first Safari Zone, but it's a Safari Zone from home. It's a very unique experience to be having, so let's get out!
Much later.
Hey, there we go. I think we're out of range of the wind. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it has now been about 2.5 hours since being on camera, and it's been a mixture of like an hour shiny drought, and then suddenly the last 10 minutes have been ridiculous. There were 3 shinies that I wanted to get through this Safari Zone. I wanted to get PoGoMiloUK, Krabby and Caravana, and we got the Caravana. So I'm going to show it on the screenshot of the sparkles there. I didn't screen record because of the fact that the incense is spawning things within 30 seconds, so the turnaround is too fast and I don't want to risk losing it. So I've got a screen grab there, and here in the storage you will see literally the last 10 minutes I've had Lilip off of incense, then back to back with the Caravana, and I've just had a shiny Whalmer come through. So I still need PoGoMiloUK and I still need the Krabby, but we have 5.5 hours still to go, or 4.5 hours or so. So I thought I'd do a few checks on camera, try and get some content. It's actually on camera. Can we get that PoGoMiloUK? Ah, that PoGoMiloUK. And I mean, I'm honestly okay with pretty much like any shiny. Any shiny I'm good with, if I'm honest. I was just so hyped with that Caravana. That Caravana is one that I've wanted for so long because I love the green, I love the blue. It's fantastic, but if I go back and search shiny, you'll see I also managed to get the Pikachu with the Liverpool City Explorer hat shiny male, which I'm very happy about. Unfortunately, I've lost the encounter number now, so I've kind of, yeah, forgotten what that could be. Yeah, not going to be able to tell what that is. Now, okay, one thing I have to say is that these eggs are a right old mixed bag, because I have the City Explorer pass, therefore I've actually got quarter hatch egg distance. So these eggs are popping off in 0.5 kilometre and 0.3 of a kilometre. But the eggs themselves are really, really weird, because it's like normal 2 kilometre eggs, and then 2 2-kilometre eggs I've had. One of them gave me a Gibble and one of them gave me a lower molar, which are very rare 10-kilometre egg hatches. So I mean, it's a bit bizarre. This Pikachu, I hate Pikachu. Ooh, Unown. So the Unown that are spawning spell Liverpool, and Unown V, which is what this is one of the rarest. I don't think we've ever seen it before in an event. I might be wrong on that, so don't quote me on it. Oh, there's an Unown E. Okay, so we've had a wave of Unown off the lures. I would say, actually, the lures are good, but the incense has been very lucrative. Very nice, because I could actually have a legitimate reaction rather than I was sitting at my desk watching the Trainer Club while catching these shinies and stuff. I would say one spawn I'm not particularly interested in is the Timpole. Timpole apparently is a boosted spawn, and obviously that serves no purpose whatsoever. Oh, and Twebble. Bayleaf, that's cool, that is Stardust, which is important, because if I just drop this bombshell in here, the moment I released my bloody video, Niantic actually announced and confirmed that Abra Community Day is indeed being revamped for the 25th of April, and it is a 6-hour Community Day, so 2 times as long as usual. It's mostly going to be running on incense, so I think incense will last 3 hours rather than lure modules, which not sure how I feel about personally, because I sit on top of 2 Pokestops, as you can see. I will still be luring for them. Counter will be the exclusive Community Day move for Alakazam when you evolve it, or Abra when you evolve it to Alakazam. That's pretty much a PvP move, because Counter, certainly in the PvP meta, is one of the best fast moves. It's very good at charging up energy as well as dealing a decent chunk of damage. And also, Counter is a fighting type which is going to be super effective against dark type counters that might be used against your Alakazam. I don't know what league it's going to be particularly useful in. No shiny, damn. Master League is probably going to be outclassed massively by Psy Strike Mewtwo. And even Ultra League, I would almost say Armoured Mewtwo is probably a better choice. So you're really looking to use it in the Great League. I have no idea what the Great League stats for Alakazam could be in terms of IV spread. It'd be like a 1 or 0 attack or something like that. Having seen the PvP meta for Great League, I see no dark types featured in it pretty much. No, don't want to click the Basilisk. Give me the freaking Dratini before it despawns. Oh, okay. Umbreon is really the only dark type I've ever seen used in the Great League, and having a counter for that is pretty good. However, there are other options. For example, Medicham, that's psychic fighting, but then Alakazam is psychic type anyway. I still don't think it's providing enough justice for Alakazam, unless you think about pairing it, because Alakazam has a pretty good range of moves, particularly with the Elite TM being soon added to the game. If you get to rank 7 and above, then you are eligible to get Elite TM or an Elite Charge TM as a reward, which is nice, because Alakazam can learn Shadow Ball, can learn Future Sight, Psyshock I think is Legacy, all kinds of other stuff. So I need to see, but I don't think it's going to hold much purpose in the Great League meta, to be honest. That's just my say, but then again, I'm not exactly the most clued up person on PvP. There are quite a few other channels who are more knowledgeable and better known than I am for that stuff. Well, this is the standard drill really, isn't it? Where I go on camera and then don't get anything. I mean, my bag is filling up very quickly. I'm enjoying the experience because I'm collecting candy. I have one of the shinies that I wanted. Why did I click the tin pole? The shinies that I've got 2 now that I really want. I really want to get a shiny Krabby. Ooh, speaking of, no, why? Ooh, can we get that Relicanth off incense? So I'm not actually recording the screen at the moment. We have about, I think, 15 minutes to go. Because I'm assuming that the timings that Niantic put out were wrong to start off with. Obviously the event was ticketed to start at 11, end at 7, started at 10, so I'm assuming it's going to end at 6. What's happened since I was last on camera is I actually went outside. I had a little walk around Walpole Park and had insane luck. I pretty much doubled my shiny count. Pretty much the moment we left the house, I managed to get the second shiny Chinchou, finally, which was brilliant. And then a few checks after, at the bandstand, got my very first ever shiny Poliwag, which I was extremely happy about, because again, that's another one I didn't have, I needed that. A few minutes later, shiny Mudkip. Then, it was a little bit of a lap, took another lap, and then by the time I got back to the bandstand, about 15 minutes later, went shiny Chinchou, and then 2 back-to-back shiny Horsies, and then another Poliwag. Then half a lap later, another Anorith, and then by the time I got home, back-to-back Caravana shinies, and then a Chinchou a couple of checks after, and then a shiny Horsey. As it stands now, 2 kilometers red catch, I haven't had any shinies now for the last 30 minutes or so. But we're currently up to 21, but as you can probably hear, it has been raining today, and it was raining when I went out. So I spent a lot of the time hiding underneath shelter somewhere. Stocked up on a lot of Unown, a lot of Relicanth, which I'm very happy about. But now I'm just going to try and play that last quarter of an hour, really, and see if it is indeed going to end at 6 in the evening, or if it's going to extend over to 7. But I'm very happy with the shinies that have come through for this event. You have to let me know how you did, if you played the Safari Zone, or if you've got your day Saturday or Sunday. Still need shiny Krabby. Okay, we have literally like 30 seconds potentially to go. Just thought I'd run and check a few things. We did get a 5th shiny Caravana a couple of minutes ago, but incense is burning, the time you know, I'm checking everything that there is on the lures and stuff. People are messaging furiously. I've already checked a lot of those mudkips, and yeah, I'm not going to get another incense spawn at this rate. I'm pretty sure. Time has ticked over. There we go. It's gone, and all the spawns have changed. Ooh, except for that Relicanth. We've got one Relicanth on the incense post 6 o'clock. Okay, that is a very happy accident. So definitely going to golden raz and ultra ball that one in case it's going to try and flee. Not going to risk anything with that. So that's actually a post Safari Zone timing, but we were quite correct in the sense that the ticketed time, which was 11 till 7, was freaking wrong, Niantic. How can you not get your timing right? Anyway, that Relicanth is not fantastic, and I won't be able to click on anything anymore. So, probably a game restart is needed. Here we go. We are going to do the final shiny count for the not Liverpool Safari Zone, shall we say. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22 shinies. 22 isn't too bad considering playing from home and a little bit of a walk around Walpole. So that is obviously 4 less than I got in GoFest overall, but I am extremely happy because I managed to get 2 which I did not have before. Poliwag and Caravana. We got 5 Caravana from this event, which is insane, and Chinchou. So it can evolve Shiny Lantern, it can evolve Shiny Sharpedo. So we'll do some evolutions now, shall we, to round out the video. I've actually just got the final batch, I can't sit down on the chair, 2k eggs from the event, which the 2k eggs from this event, I might add, are very bad, because as you can see, Dwebble is just normal 2Ks with 10k egg stuff thrown in, really. I might actually skip the animation and do that. Lunatone from a 2k. It's literally everything that can hatch from an egg is in a 2k for the Safari Zone. That's about it, really. I think I'm in focus. Ooh, I will take that actually. Axew. Nice. Yeah. 84%. We shall not speak of that. Okay. I think I have 8 2km eggs about to all go off at the same time. Fricking Burmy. Why? It's a floating orb of Burmy apparently. It's horrific IV. Next egg hatch, shall we? Skorupi. Not a shiny Skorupi though. I'm trying to recall, guys. You're like spamming the chats. Oh dear. Tepig. Okay, it's a standard 2k egg hatch, but I will take the candy. I know it's bad IV, but I will trade them. Here we go. I do not wish to see another Whalmer as long as I play this game, and I think that is all the eggs hatched. What we're going to do now, we're going to look through our shinies, and I definitely want to evolve Chinchou. Managed to get 3 shiny Chinchou, including the one from research is the best. Best IV. However, in terms of PvP stats, they're all kind of crap. Alright, fine. We'll evolve the one from research, seeing as it's fit. Shiny Lantern hype in the comments, ladies and gentlemen. Let's freaking get it, because apparently this is a very cool shiny. I love Lantern as a Pokemon. I think it's a really interesting typing. Boom! Oh, that is a beautiful shiny. Purple, I mean, it's a little bit less distinctive maybe than original, but that is very cool. I approve. I like the anglerfish. Nice. Now, Caravana. Give me a moment. Okay, I think this one's the best IV. It's quite high CP, pretty decent attack. Sharpedo is an ultimate glass cannon Pokemon, but we are going to get shiny Sharpedo in the decks, ladies and gentlemen. Put some shiny hype in the comments. Let me know if you have your shiny Sharpedo and Caravana family. does turn into a pretty much standard purple shiny, but that's fantastic. That's a shiny family ticked off. Brilliant. I am very happy with all of that. The amount of Unown and Relicanth that came through today was extraordinary, and you can see I only have 41 spaces left in my storage. And I haven't really kept anything that wasn't a regional, or, I mean, I've got quite a few Pikachu I need to bin, to be honest. They'll take time because I haven't updated the game. But yeah, it's been a very, very productive day, and I highly, highly approved of this event. I thought it was brilliant. I thought the spawns were very, very good. Apart from Mantine, not quite sure why that needed to exist, and Timpole. Because those two couldn't be shiny, which is a bit crap, really. The Unown, very, very good because they spelled out Liverpool. The Unown V, very rare. I don't think we've ever seen V before in an event, so I've got quite a few of them available for trade. Relicanth, probably, I need to check actually how many I've stocked up on. 83, because I have one from a trade from before. 83 Relicanth from today, and that's actually, I've missed quite a few off lures and incense through catching shinies and glitches and stuff, because the spawn frequency of incense was like every 20 seconds. Approved very much of this event. I thought it was fantastic, except Niantic, you completely cocked the timings up. I don't know how you did that, because on the ticket it said 11 AM BST, which we're on, but it's not. It was 10 in the morning till 6. It was 10 till 6, not 11 till 7. So how you cock up the timing like that, and considering the fact that the event is in the UK, it's a UK based event, themed event, because it's Liverpool, boggles the mind. Incompetent Niantic. With that, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you are new with the notifications on, and smash that like button if you enjoyed it. And you've got to let me know if you have your own ticket, if you're playing Saturday, Sunday, if you played today. How was your shiny count? How was your shiny haul? Did you get the shiny you were looking for? For Christ's sake, I don't know what I need to do to get shiny Krabby. It's quite irritating. Anyway, very much enjoyed today, thought it was fantastic. I am definitely going to take a break from the game because the last event and then today have been pretty hardcore. Tomorrow I'll have off, and then obviously we've got the Incense Day on Sunday with Centrist and stuff, so hopefully that doesn't impact anybody who is playing on that Sunday for Liverpool. Anyway, thank you very much everybody, and take care.